Well, with the election really bearing down on us now, we continue our leading edge efforts to connect names to faces, positions to issues. Tim Ryan is a second-generation pharmacy owner in Toledo. That makes him a business owner. He's a Republican. He's endorsed, and he wants to be a Toledo City Council man. So let's start there. Tim Ryan, why do you want to serve on Toledo Council?
Well, I was asked that by a few of my customers that have been asked council people, and they said, why do you want to join city council? Kind of sarcastically, but yeah. I want to join because I want to make a difference here in Toledo. I can't do it at the federal level. I can't do it at the state level. So my best chance of making a big difference for Toledoans is to join city council and make a difference.
You grew up in Toledo. Obviously, if you're a second generation, your dad started the Ryan Pharmacy. Give us some of your personal background and how that background may inform your actions and attitudes and interests if you're on city council.
Well, sure. Well, I grew up in the West End, went to Blessed Sacrament School. I lived 2 doors away and I was late for school every day, but sisters whipped me back in shape, and I turned out all right. I ended up going to St. John's High School, then on to the Ohio State University, where I did have a brief stint on the Buckeye football team. I walked on my sophomore year, and 3 weeks of practice, I was injured. They hit my knee. I went down and never came back. So I ended my Ohio State Buckeye football career.
Well, the room around you tells you that you still haven't stopped cheering for the Buckeyes in kind of a big way. All right. Yeah. Top 2 issues, Tim Ryan, on city council. From your point of view, what do you consider the top 2 issues and what you would do about them?
Well, crime is obviously the most obvious. I think crime is the #1 issue in Toledo, that the crime rate, gun violence is all way up. We're way over the state average. We're 3 to 4 times the state average. It's statewide, it's 2% to be a victim of crime. Here in Toledo, it's about 7.8%.
What do you think, though, as a member of council, can you do about that?
Well, I can increase the budget for the police.
Okay.
Those are 2 areas where safety is concerned. Help improve neighborhoods with the budget. Budgets is something I know through working at Ryan Pharmacy and running it for the last 16 years. I know budgets, I know payrolls, I know hiring people, I know letting people go. I know how to do it all. I mean, I do it on a day-to-day basis.
You want to bring that businessman's perspective to the business of running City Hall.
Absolutely. I mean, I think it's needed.
Something else you mentioned there with crime in Toledo, you shared this with me. I'm going to share it with the viewers if I can, Tim. Sure. As a business, you've been a victim of crime and on multiple occasions.
Yes, 4 times in the last 10 years. Our storefront has been broken into many times through the back end. They smashed through. They've come through the roof. They've come through the side. When we cordon off one area, they tried another. And, you know, it's just year after year of trying to make our business as safe as it can be, but they want the drugs. They're after the drugs, and they're going to come after it, and they'll do whatever they can to do that. So a couple areas.
They're not coming after money to go buy drugs. You have the drugs. You're a pharmacy, so they're coming in directly for the drugs.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, all right. He has a businessman's background, second generation businessman, Ryan Pharmacy in Toledo. Used to have the 1 location. He would like to bring his expertise to City Hall. He's been a victim of crime. He'd like to do something about it. And he is an endorsed Republican. And we didn't get a time to talk about one-party rule. But with the City Council is losing its 1 Republican member due to term limits after this term. Tim Ryan, good to meet you. And to all of you, thanks for watching. Have a great week ahead. We'll see you next week on Leading Edge.